74 for 146 attempts. He is credited with 1,106 yards and 11 TDs. And receiving, the number one receiver is Sacred Heart Weedle. Can't think of his first name. Aaron Weedle. Kyle Lonberger is the second leading receiver in the area with 28 receptions and 613 yards and 7 touchdowns. Might talk a little bit about our league, the NCAA. Sacred Heart leads the league with a record of 5-0 in league and 8-0 overall. Beloit is 5-1 in the league and 7-1 overall. Ellsworth is 4-1 league and 7-1
big
overall.
Game tonight between the Bearcats of Ellsworth and Sacred Heart Knights at Ellsworth.
That's correct.
Big game. If Ellsworth should pull that off, then it puts the two of them into a tiebreaker situation for the district, and definitely would basically put the league into a three-way tie for first place.
Well, you're pitting a pretty potent passing attack against, and they go back over here to the 11-man football leaders. Cruz from Ellsworth has 200 carries for 1,754 yards and 24 touchdowns. Prolific runner. He's just run over everybody, including Minneapolis this year. So they're going to have their hands full with him. And so I guess we'll see how that goes. And then Sacred Heart, of course, the passing leader is Martin from Sacred Heart, and the receiving leader, as I told you, is Weedle from Sacred Heart. So it's and Sacred Heart can run, but they're a passing team primarily. I'll continue with the NCAA standings. Minneapolis is 3-3 in the league and 5-3 overall. We're hoping to make that 6-3 overall tonight. Russell 2-4, and they're going to introduce the players. So we're going to let you kind of listen along here so that you can follow along. Particularly if you're a television viewer, you may pick up the numbers and be able to follow some of these players. Hopefully by now you have a feel for, you can put some names to some numbers.
No introductions yet, I don't think.
Oh, I thought they were going to, I'm sorry. Okay, I guess we're talking about the radio stations that are here.
Yep.
And let me go on then with the NCAA standing. Republic County 1-5. And I believe, wasn't the opening game their win?
Yes, they beat Southeast Saline.
They beat Southeast Saline, and I think Republic County had ideas that things were going to come together for them, and it hasn't turned out to be that way. They're 1-7 overall, and Southeast Saline, what a turnaround. I think they won 17 games in a row coming into this season. They're 0-6 in the league and 1-7 overall in the standings. As Dale told you, Sacred Heart will be at Ellsworth tonight. Southeast of Saline is at Lyons. Bennington here at Minneapolis. Phillipsburg at Beloit. El Saline at Republic County. Smoky Valley at Russell. So that's the games involving our league that will be played tonight.
Let's kind of give an idea of Bennington, how they fared this year. As I said, they were 1-7, I think, so far. Yes, 1-7 so far.
Yeah, and I might say, Dale, that looking at, of course, they play in the Heart of America League.
Heart of America.
And Bennington is 0-6 in the league and 1-7 overall.
Their lone victory was over the Lincoln Leopards. They won pretty big, 54-16, but they've lost at Hutchinson Trinity by 20 points, lost at Peabody by 56, they lost to Canton Galva by 13, had a real squeaker with Sedgwick at Sedgwick, lost by 5. They lost to Remington, a good 3A squad, 45-19. They lost at Valley Heights by a score of 32-27, and Valley Heights just beat Republic County last week, 14-0. So that might be a little bit of a significance there. I'm not sure. And last week they hosted El Saline and lost 0-32. I understand they have had some injuries this year. As happens, seems like all the time, especially when things aren't going well for you. They are dominated by a lot by younger players. They have 13 upperclassmen between their seniors and juniors, 10 sophomores and 12 freshmen on the field. They're led by a very good athlete with number 11, Lawson Montgomery, a 6'1", 165-pound senior. Jake Elder, a 6', 170-pound senior, and Cody Eaton, a 6'2", 150-pound senior. Another couple of good athletes on their squad. They got a fairly good size interior line. 230-pound senior, 6'1", C.J. Padgett, 6'2", 240-pound Cody Walker, a junior, and 6'2", 250-pound junior Chris Lawrence. So they aren't teeny tiny inside by any means.
No, they've got some size. I might mention that Bennington does have a couple of rushers that you mentioned as being players that are listed in the rushing leaders. They're way down, but still enough to be recognized. Roletter from Bennington has 116 carries for 443 yards and 7 touchdowns. And Montgomery from Bennington has 62 carries for 417 yards. So that's significant yardage. I mean, they have chewed up some yards, and they are capable of lighting it up. They do have, Montgomery does have 6 touchdowns.
And of course, the Lions and Bulldogs being in close proximity to each other, but 11 miles apart, there's kind of interesting, I don't want to say crossbreeding, but interesting well, as we hope interchange going on as far as people's concerned. Our principal this year, Jay Macy, is of course MHS grad, but was a principal at Bennington for many years, and their head coach, Matt Peckrell, is an MHS grad and a former wrestling coach here. Our head coach, Jerry Mick, is a Bennington grad.
Yeah.
So and we've got several people teaching at Bennington. They live in Minneapolis, Minneapolis grads, and it's just kind of a nice mix of people between the two towns and two communities. We got some Bennington church sitting right below us here. The form of the Pickerel family. I've already given her a hard time about that. But, getting ready for our lineups here.
The Minneapolis team is on the field. We're ready for introductions.
And now Minneapolis, here are your starting offensive players. First of all, directing the plays from behind the center, a 6'2" sophomore at 170 pounds, number 1, Keegan McCulloch.
Number 1, Keegan McCulloch.
Wide receiver, one of the seniors on tonight's squad, 5'8", 145 pounds, number 2, Kyle Lomberger.
Kyle Lomberger, as we told you, the second leading receiver in the area.
Dangerous pair on pass receptions there.
I just introduced, he's a junior, 5'9", 145 pounds, number 4, Corey Lomberger.
Number 4, Corey Lomberger.
Another good receiver for the Lions.
Receiver and defensive back.
Another senior at 5'8", 156 pounds, number 5, Jared Schmidt.
Jared Schmidt, number 5.
At the other wide receiver spot, a junior at 5'5",
rusher for the Lions this year.
pounds, number 11, Dusty Greer.
Junior, Dusty Greer, number 11. Cornerback, wide receiver.
5'6", 168 pounds, number 35, Alberto Contreras.
Alberto Contreras was out a good part of the game last week with, never did find out what the problem was.
A 6-foot junior at 198 pounds, number 51, Dustin Lott.
51, Dustin Lott gets the start tonight. I was talking about Alberto.
Another senior on this offensive line tonight. He's 6 foot, 220 pounds, number 53, Big Devin Knox.
Devin Knox, he's got to be the leading tackler.
Definitely.
Maybe in high school, see history, got to be close.
Well, he's close, getting close.
Number 63, Bo Klein.
Bo Klein.
He's knocking on Jeff Allison's door there.
The center for the Lion offensive unit, a senior, 6 foot, 162 pounds, number 64, Mikey Rupert.
Number 64, the center, Mikey Rupert, defensive end.
And the other offensive lineman for tonight, he's a junior, 5'11", 180 pounds, number 66, Jacob Klein.
Number 66, Jacob Klein, defensive end.
Minneapolis is coached by...
Here's an interesting stat that came to my attention this week, guys.
He's
got
assisted by
very good runners in our backfield, and Jared Schmidt and Kyle Lomberger. Kyle's been more relegated to receiving this year than running back, but he had a lot of great season last year at a running back. They're right now in career rushing. They are about 33 yards apart.
Yeah, because
Kyle Lomberger is at 7th place on the all-time Minneapolis list at 1,377 yards, and Jared Schmidt's at 8th with 1,341 yards.
Overall,
yeah,
over their career.
Over the career.
Well, see, Kyle had, I thought, over 1,000 yards rushing last year. I'm not sure of what that stat is.
I can't remember exactly, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Because he hasn't had a lot of rushing yards.
Yeah, no, not this year.
It is just not his position this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what, I'll be surprised if we don't pad some of those numbers tonight.
Yes, I am too. And at least, and definitely before postseason's over.
And getting ready for the national anthem. And we will pause during that time.
Well, at least the Lions aren't late for the national anthem like they were last week at Washington County. Never seen a team running across the field while the anthem was playing to get lined up in their positions. Like happened then last Friday at Washington County.
As Dale said, a beautiful evening for football in Kansas.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd ask you to please rise, remove your caps if you have them, and direct your attention to the south end of Lion Country Stadium, where our nation's colors will be flying proudly as we listen to the Star-Spangled Banner. During this time of the Star-Spangled Banner, we'd ask you to remember in your hearts and in your minds those members, male and female, of our armed services that are protecting our freedoms at home and abroad. Tonight, the Star-Spangled Banner presented by Mr. Dennis Ball and the Minneapolis High School Band.
The national anthem.
Not very many instruments, but they all sounded good.
We could tell what it was.
That's right. It's better than sometimes I've heard the national anthem, not particularly here, but you want to cry when because it wasn't played very well. But
you know, we haven't had many injuries. As I started to say earlier, Alberto missed a good part of the game last week with the shoulder, I now understand.
Yes.
And the week before...
Singer on it, I guess.
But he's back, so we hope he's full strength. Jake Eckert was hurt the week before at El Saline. Had maybe some kind of a hit in the face or hit in the jaw or something, and I'm not exactly sure what it was, but he missed a good part of that game, and he's, as if you've been watching or following during the season, you understand that he's one of the early substitutes in a variety of places, a very versatile freshman who's done a good job this year and is going to be a really good football player during the course of his career here at MHS.
From what I understand on those two injuries particularly, Alberto had a stinger in his shoulder, and they could have played him if they absolutely felt they needed to, but at that point of the game they didn't feel they needed to, so resting.
Yeah.
And apparently Jake kind of turned his ankle somewhat in warm-ups.
Jake
Eckert.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, not the El Saline game.
He had in the Washington County game.
In the Washington, okay.
tweaked his ankle pretty good during warm-up, so I remember him coming out on the field with a big tape cast on his ankle and limping along, and that was the reason.
And Zach Breen has had ankle problems for a number of weeks, and I'm going to say that he's still not 100%. He's not listed as a starter. Last week he did play a little bit sporadically, so maybe we'll see him a little more.
You get a severe enough ankle sprain, I know we can vouch for experience. It's real difficult to get over.
To play through that. That's true. I know that Aaron Weedle had ankle problems, and I happened to be talking to somebody that knew, and they basically told him, says, you know, you're not going to damage it anymore. It's just a matter of can you play with the pain.
Yep. Looks like the Lions will kick off. They'll defend the north goal. Bennington will receive, defend the south goal. There's virtually no breeze tonight.
Knox has taken over the kicking duties and done a good job.
This kick's going to be taken at the 14-yard line by 26. He's trying the right side. Taken down at the 29-yard line of Bennington. So they will take over at the 11:49 mark of this first quarter.
Brian Amick, the ball carrier, on the return of the kickoff.
At their 39.
Tackle made by number 57, Boston Crossan, one of the sophomores on
Boston Crossan with the tackle.
First down.
A sophomore. Okay, they line up in the shotgun. Two receivers left, one right. Quarterback rolls left. That's Montgomery. He lets the ball loose way over the receiver's head and gets knocked down by Contreras. Incomplete.
Good pressure by the defense. As Dale mentioned, Alberto applying some pressure to the quarterback.
Lawson Montgomery, 6'1", 165-pound senior. Probably one of their better athletes overall. Same formation here. Shotgun. Gave to the tailback. About a 3-yard gain.
Ball carrier is number 34, Dakota Rollander.
Pretty stingy up the middle on that play.
Gets to the 33-yard line.
Gain of
43-yard line, excuse me.
Gain of 4, or roughly 4, a little short of 4.
That was at the 29-yard line to start, folks. I'm sorry, I've been saying 39. Third down there on the 33.
I do like the numbers that are written on the field. It makes it a little easier to determine where the ball's at.
Deep snap. Montgomery, he gets it away. It's complete. First down over the 40-yard line to 16.
Had two receivers on that little out route there, and had 2 to choose from, and was able to connect for a first down.
They're to the Bennington 44.
So Bennington's moving the ball.
They've moved the chains. Here they come, same formation again. It's 2 right, 2 left, 1 right.
Shotgun, and we're going to be.
We jumped. We must have entered the neutral zone there.
Looked like 63 may have moved. That's Bo Klein.
Is that or they drew us off? I don't know which.
Yeah.
It's on us.
Okay.
So that's been 1st and 5 coming up from the 49-yard line.
Well, Bennington continues to move.
They put 2 backs right beside the quarterback in the shotgun. 1 receiver, 2 right, 1 left. And they hand to the tailback trying the left side. He's taken out by Corey. Gets a 7-yard gain.
Going to be a first down again. Bennington continues to roll.
Moves chains. Second first down of the night for Bennington. They're in Lion territory at the 44. Drive started out at their 29. They're now on the 44 of Minneapolis.
Number 11 is at the quarterback, Lawson Montgomery. In the
shotgun again. 2 right, 1 left. And up 34, trying the right side, and he's dropped for a loss by 2 or 3 Lions. They give him forward progress at the 46, so a 2-yard loss.
Nice defensive stand by the right side of the line.
Brings up a 2nd and 12 for the Bulldogs. It's 0-all with 9:30 to go in the first quarter.
A yard and a half.
They send twins to either side now, shotgun formation. Lawson Montgomery back to pass. He's looking right. He pumps. He gets down there. And it's complete, and it's going to be a touchdown. Our defender fell down.
Okay.
And Bennington strikes first on a 46-yard touchdown pass.
TD pass.
A little bit of shoving going on out there, I thought I saw. 9-11 mark. Bennington goes up.
Bennington scores.
16, who then scampers down the far sideline.
We have yet to touch the ball offensively. However, we're going to get our shot at it here pretty quick.
6'2" receiver, Cody Eaton.
Yeah, Cody is he wrestles for Minneapolis. He wrestles on the Minneapolis team during the season and then at the end of the...
And the kick is up and good. You notice I didn't call it one way or the other that time?
Let the officials call it.
It sure looked good.
Cody Eaton, as I said, was part of the wrestling program here in Minneapolis. Because Bennington doesn't have a program, he's able to wrestle here during the season. And then in the playoffs, I guess you would say, I'm not exactly, that's not the term I'm looking for.
Sub-state and state, regional state, he puts on a Bennington uniform.
Yeah, he actually wrestles for Bennington.
Still continues to be coached by the Minneapolis staff. But there's a lot, I think our girls golf ladies played with Bennington.
Is it combined
this year?
Yes, yeah.
So there's a little trading goes on and off there on the cooperation of coaching staff.
Yeah, that seems to be...
Since you're short of personnel.
Seems to be a wise use of tax dollars as far as I can tell. No use of duplicating services that we can share. Well, Bennington has to have some, they've got a little momentum now. Let's see if that fires them up defensively. I really didn't expect that.
They had a good drive, went from their 29.
Made it look easy.
In 7 plays, get the score.
Made it look easy. This is a little bit of a unique, I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do.
They're not going to kick off to us, or deep to us, I'll guarantee you. They might squib it, but they were in a huddle here, and now they're kind of breaking out into the normal situation. Spreading the field. And they kick it high, going for taken by Corey at the 40.
Well covered by Bennington.
So the Lions will take over with great field position at the 9:06 mark of the first quarter.
So Minneapolis has an opportunity to show what we can do offensively.
Offensive series coming up from their own 40-yard line.
High formation for the Lions. Twins to the right. Kyle Lomberger on the left. Schmidt the tailback. Hand off to Jared. Up the center. He's at the 45, the 50. Turns around, gets to the Bennington, I'm not 6-yard line, 47-yard line.
I'm not sure who got the worst of that. I think Schmidt put a hit on 80 that he wasn't expecting.
So move the chains, Minneapolis. We're at the Bennington 47.
Nice run by Jared Schmidt.
13-yard gain.
Put a pop on the defender. Said, you may tackle me, but I'm going to make you know you did it.
High formation again. Twins on the right. Kyle Lomberger on the left. And off to Contreras this time. He gets to the 45. No further. 2-yard gain.
Stop at the line of scrimmage. Gains a couple of yards.
Brings up a 2nd and 8 for the Lions.
Tackle made by Chris Lawrence, number 68.
Eckert checks in. Alberto comes out.
The Lions are down 7-0.
There must have been something they didn't like about it.
8:15 to go.
Coaches were talking to Alberto. I'm not sure what happened there. Whether he was injured or not sure. 2nd and a long 8, closer to 9 probably.
Twins on the left, high formation. Hand off to Kyle. He's at the 40. There's a flag. Probably blocking foul maybe.
Got a penalty flag down on the run by Kyle Lomberger.
Ball is at the 39-yard line of Bennington right now.
Tackle made by Brian Gallagher.
Holding on the Lions.
Well,
penalty is against Minneapolis.
So that'll bring up a second and
The indication is a
long for the Lions. Going to move us back to the 49 of Bennington. So brings up second and close to 14 yards.
Right against the midfield mark. Second down at about 14.
Okay, Jake Eckert in at the lone tailback. Rolling rights, McCulloch down to Corey. It's complete. He's at the Bennington 43-yard line.
To Corey Lonberger.
Where are they going to set it?
Well, a 6-yard gain.
Say the 43 of Bennington. 6-yard gain.
On the Bulldog squad. Gain of about 6
So
yards.
3rd and 7, maybe. Close to that.
Bennington 43, so it's now 3rd and 7 for the Lions. Twins to the right, Kyle out left, Schmidt's back at tailback in the I formation. Dropping back is Kyle. Kyle's open, but is over his head. Had 3 white shirts around him.
Yep, pretty well defended. Had a little bit of a zone defense there, and basically he ran right into the teeth of it, and they tried to throw it in there, and luckily the ball falls to the grass.
It's going to bring up a 4th and 7 from the 43 of Bennington.
I would guess this is quick kick. You're thinking they're going to...
We're going to line up in that, a wheelie, the quick kick, or if they give us the option, we'll see if we can make the first down. Oh, no, sure it'll be a quick kick here.
Yeah.
Yep. And it came close to being blocked.
Yeah, it did come close.
Bounces at the 15. It goes out of bounds at the 15. So, Bulldogs are back deep in their territory.
A little bit of
had good field position, but with a holding penalty, lost it.
A little bit of a rough start to the game. 6:48 remains. Bennington leads 7-0.
And they take over on their 15. We'll have to see if our defense can do a little better job of containing them now. Shotgun formation again. Montgomery back with one tailback. Twins to either side. Spreading the field. Hands off. No, he keeps it this time. Tries the right side. He's free. Big gainer down to the 35-yard line of Bennington. 20-yard gain.
They stick it in the receivers, into the receiver, and then they both run along with it. And then if the receiver has the hole, or if the intended handoff person has the hole, then he gets to keep the ball. And then if somebody puts a hit on him, then the quarterback pulls it back out and goes on around. Good play by Bennington. Creates a first down.
Twins either side again. Shotgun. Same play, except he tries the left side. He gets away, scampers for another 3 yards.
Good second effort.
Fake handoff to the tailback and keeps it.
Nets a couple of yards. Turned no gain into a gain of 3. Long 2, maybe.
Yeah, that's a 2. They're at the 40 or the 37 of Bennington. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're starting out with a good game plan here. Coach Pickrell did not throw in the towel for this game, I can easily see. Twins either side, shotgun formation. One setback. He's rolling, dropping deep, firing down the way. Over the receiver's head.
He was open.
Yep.
Had position. Had the ball been a little lower, he would have had the reception for the first down. As it is, brings up 3rd and 8, we'll say. 5:53 remains in the game. Bennington leads 7-0. Bennington now has 3rd down. Bennington has come out ready to play. We're off to a little bit of a rocky start.
Same formation. Again, keeping the field spread, drops back, lets her fly. He's open, he dropped it.
Would have been a great catch.
Yeah, over at it.
It was a fingertip grab. Almost came down with it.
It was in line territory.
So that brings up 4th and
8.
Yep.
From 37.
Would assume that they would punt here. And they do line up in the punt formation.
40.
Schmidt, Lonberger back to receive. The dangerous duo. They're capable of breaking it off.
They're Cover guys come down.
And that's going to be Lineberger.
Taken at the 33. Trying the left side. Scoots behind his blocker. Now up he slips down at the 32-yard line.
Going to have to take a file of those cleats and sharpen them up. You know, he cuts so intensely hard that if the grass is a little bit slick, why, he just won't hold his footing.
5:34 mark. Lions take over on their 32, trailing the Bennington Bulldogs 7-0.
First down, Minneapolis from their own.
Okay, McCulloch's under center now. Looks like Kyle's the tailback. Yep, he takes it on a pitch to the left side. Does not get the corner. It'll be about a 2-yard gain.
Slips in from behind.
Near sideline.
Good pursuit by the Bulldogs.
Number 45.
It's up to the 34.
Gain of 1. Minneapolis trails 7-0.
Second and 8. Long 8 coming up.
Second and we'll call it a short 9.
5 minutes remain in the first quarter.
I formation. Twins to the right. Kyle on the left side. Schmidt's the tailback. The hand to Jared. He's trying the right side. Got some blockers. He goes out of bounds at the 36 or 37.
Gets pushed out of bounds by Brian.
Pretty good pursuit by Bennington.
And put it at the 37 of Minneapolis, so a 3-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 5.
4-yard gain on the run by Schmidt. 3rd and 5 from the Minneapolis 37.
I formation. Twins on the left side. Kyle's the tailback. Comes Jared in motion to the right. Hand off to Kyle. Dancing through the middle, and he gets nowhere.
No gain. Or little gain, I guess. There is some gain there. And not enough.
Ball carrier, and he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Minneapolis offensively unable to generate anything to this point.
And they are not coming out passing much. I mean, I think we've tried one pass. I'm kind of surprised. I thought we'd done with 2 passes.
Well, you run to pass and pass to run, Dale.
Yep.
And we evidently can't run. I'm surprised, disappointed to this point.
Back to punt. Nice driving punt. Bounces at the 26. Goes back, bounces now inside the 15. Picks it up, he falls down.
He's down.
He's
in high school, when you're down, you're down.
It's not the NFL.
That was a good punt by Jarrett Jones. He saw limited playing time this year.
They're at the 13-yard line of Bennington.
But has punted well at different times, and that was one of them.
That was not real high, but boy, it was a driving punt.
Yep.
4:07 mark of the first quarter. The Bulldogs lead 7-0 on the 13-yard line. Twins either side again. Shotgun formation.
After the punt by
they are spreading the field. I don't know if they've done this all year or not. Same play they started with last time. Montgomery faked to the tailback and takes it around the right side. Didn't get 20 yards this time, though.
Tackle made by Devin Knox.
Knox takes him down. And
Joe Klein's helmet's off. I'm not sure what that means. Whether
probably
it's
equipment, I guess. Doesn't look like it's dazed or anything.
4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6.
Zach Green, number 61, comes into the game for Bo Klein.
Well, no, not looking at the equipment. Something else is the problem. Okay, 2 tailbacks on either side of Montgomery now.
Evidently got a cut.
And they hand it the tailback. He's trying the right side, and he gets a yard, maybe 2, and runs into a stack of Lions.
Gang tackle? Is that what that was?
Yeah. He gets to the 19. Is that where they're marking it?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's still too many yards. Third and 4.
6-yard gain. I didn't think they got that much. But,
that's where they play
coming up.
Bennington has shown the ability to move the ball.
3rd down, Bulldogs.
Back to pass. Montgomery lets it fly. It's complete to 18. First down at the 28-yard line of the Lions.
First down. Bennington came into play tonight, Dale.
They sure did.
That is good for a Bennington first down.
Like I said, I don't know if they've run this spread offense all year or not, but we are having a little difficulty containing it. at the 29 of Minneapolis. First down. 2 setbacks in the shotgun. Eaton keeps it, pitches it, kind of fumbled. Oh, he gets away from us. How, I don't know. Knox takes him down at first down at the 41-yard line.
The pitch out to Gallagher, number 18. And he rolled around the
Bennington 41.
Devin Knox with the tackle.
Bennington continues to roll. 2:30 remains in the game. Bennington leads 7-0 and is driving with plenty of time to put some more points on the board.
Bennington has nothing to lose and nothing to gain, really, except pride here playing in this last game. They'd love to knock off a team that's going to go on to the playoffs when they can. For the first time, Montgomery goes under center tonight, and 3 setbacks. We have, what, too much time? Too much time.
He is down.
So that'll make a 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. Moves it back to their 36.
After the 5-yard walk-off, it'll be 1st and 15 now for Bennington.
Okay, Twins either side now, back in the shotgun with one tailback. Hands off the tailback, fumble. They fall on at the 30.
Fumble in the backfield.
Not sure if that was a broken play or just a missed exchange.
A missed exchange, I think. 6-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and
Spotted about the 30-yard line now.
21 for the Bulldogs. There are 1 minute and 42 seconds left in the first quarter. The Bulldogs again leading 7-0. Minneapolis had basically 2 3-and-outs. Twins need to side. Shotgun formation for Montgomery again.
Yep.
Dropping back fast, looking deep. Lets her fly. Almost intercepted. Well, couldn't quite get underneath it. Jared Schmidt on the defense.
We had a better opportunity to catch it than they did. Let's say that.
But it falls incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd and 21 from the Bennington 30.
Pass intended for 35, Zach Eaton. And that'll set up a 3rd and long for...
That's 3rd and long. That is more than 20. Or, yeah, I guess maybe it is. Maybe it is 3rd and 20. Let's call it
21, I'd say.
All right.
Shotgun formation again. Under rush. Gets rid of it to the screen. And he catches it off the ground. If he caught it, he caught it on the ground. Right at the line of scrimmage.
So if he caught it, it is placed there, and if he didn't catch it, it's placed there.
Yep. 4th and 21 coming up.
For almost no gain.
Well, Bennington will punt for the first time.
Bulldogs.
No, second time. Yeah, they did. I'm sorry. Yep. That's a positive sign. If you can make them punt. Yeah, I remember talking about the dangerous duo now.
Schmidt and Lomberger back to receive.
No rush.
Kyle lets it bounce, goes out of bounds at the 34 of the Lions.
About the 34-yard line.
So the Lions take over, 1st and 10 at their 34 with 33 seconds left in the first quarter.
Minneapolis will take over, 1st down.
And we need to see if we can do something besides 3-and-out this time. Twins to the right, Kyle left. Contreras alone setback. Keegan rolls left, plants, lets her go. Oh, there's a flag. Interference, yeah. It was intended for Corey Lomberger. He got shoved in the back.
He was shoved, but I thought the flag came out
the ball
before he actually went for the ball.
Might have.
So we'll see what the call is.
Hopefully it wasn't on us. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
So pass interference moves the ball down for us. Our first and 10 of the game.
That's one way. Yeah, that's 27 seconds remaining in the quarter, and that's not our first down, is it?
I think so.
Man, that's a scary thought. And well, that's not even a first down.
Yeah, Schmidt on the first play. Schmidt had a first down. I take that back. This is our second first down.
Okay. Well, it's close enough. It's still a problem.
He went from our 40 to their 47. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Contreras alone set back. Keegan's under center.
Back
roll
pass.
right. Lance, oops. Now he's on the run. He gets to the line of scrimmage, basically.
And McCulloch is chased down at the 45-yard line.
Narrowly averted a fumble. He had an arm stuck out there, and the ball was nearly knocked loose, which would have been a disaster.
We were a 1st and 10 on our 45. Clock's rolling. We'll have a break for a quarter here. The Bulldogs leading the Lions 7-0 after one quarter play. We'll be back after this break for our sponsors on the audio channel.
And Lions Country Stadium on his feet, so stick around for that.
1st and 10, or 2nd and 10 on our 45. Like I said, there's virtually no breeze, so the wind is not a factor at all. The Bulldogs are giving the Lions a very good game tonight, entering the lead 7-0.
Minneapolis, 2nd down from their own 45.
Kyle's on the right side, twins on the left. Jared's in the high formation, the tailback.
Just beginning.
Keegan's rolling left, sets, lets her fly deep down to Weedle, knocked away from him by 2 defenders.
It was a wounded duck. Never did have any spiral on it. Couldn't get anything on it when you throw it like that. So by the time the ball got there, there was a host of defenders surrounding the
Logan Weedle's
area of impact.
In the game as a wide receiver.
Hasn't played much this year on the varsity level. Was hampered with a ankle injury earlier, but is playing some now.
It's good to have a little height at the receiver position there. 3rd and 10 from the Lion 45. High formation, Schmidt back at tailback. Kyle's on the left side, twins on the right. Keegan takes the snap, drops back, hands off to Kyle. Schmidt, left side, he's at the 45. And
it'll be a 1st and down, depending on the spot.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. That was Jared Schmidt's big run, their second big run of the night. It's just over the 40.
Referees are eyeballing it. They're going to measure it.
It's halfway between the 45 and 44, and the marker is sitting square on the 45-yard line.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Well, it's just sitting just inside the 45-yard line. The ball is completely over the 45, so it's very obvious to me from up here on the opposite side of the field.
They're wasting our time, aren't they, Dale?
That's right.
Nope, closer than we thought. I believe it's going to not be a 1st down.
Well, they're looking at it.
Yep.
Oh, they say coach is 2 inches short. Well, so much for my eyeballs.
Yeah.
I guess I've already proved that this year more than once. So.
The ball is about an official's nose short of a 1st down.
Official's nose?
It's that close.
Is that a scientific measurement? An official's nose?
Well, that would have to vary from one rep to different. Contreras, the lone setback, trips to the right. Kyle's out left, and quarterback sneak, he's got it easily.
We think that he has it. Dale will still be calling it.
Well, he's way over the yard line from where he was.
McCulloch with the keeper and the 1st down.
Well, they evidently agree with you because they're not going to measure it this time. They're going to move the sticks.
It's at the 44-yard line easily here in the second quarter.
We are moving the ball
1st down at the Bennington 44.
Some at this point.
It is 11:10 to go in the second quarter. We're down 7-0. Schmidt tailback. Keegan rolls right with it. Plants, lets her fly. Kyle's open. He's got it. He's at the 30, the 20. Cuts back to the left. He's still going. Down to 15.
Nice run, nice reception. Nice run by Corey Lotberger.
Nice run after the reception.
Somewhere in the neighborhood of a 30-yard reception.
See where they place the ball. Line judge is standing directly on the, but the ball's down on what, the 12?
Minneapolis
15-yard line.
Minneapolis trails 7-0 with
On the 15,
10:45.
of Bennington.
10:45 remaining in the second period.
High formation. Smith's tailback. He's got the ball. Cuts left. May not go down on a knee. Trying the left side. He's got room. He's at the 5. Goes out of bounds at the... He called it. He called it. Touchdown. 15-yard gain by Jared Schmidt around the left side. He kind of went down in the middle of the line, kept his balance. Did not go down on his knee. Bounces out to the left side and barely gets across the line.
There's those fireworks that we were looking for.
It's 7-6 at the 10:29 mark. And we're going to line up for 2. I don't understand why. We have a PAT kicker, but that's all right. Contreras to set back. Rolling right, it's Keegan. Schmidt's open. Good defense by Bennington, in and out of the hands of Corey Lomberger.
So Minneapolis trails 7, Bennington 7, Minneapolis 6. We trail by 1 with 10:29 remaining in the second quarter.
We'll take another break for our sponsors on the audio channel.
Set up at the north end of the main stadium. Two buds bring their brand of barbecue to Minneapolis tailgating tonight.
Devin Knox to kick off. Nice deep kick. Going at the, bounces at the 20. That's bouncing around still. It's loose. They fall on it at the, 16-yard line?
Ball is down at the 20-yard line.
We get a little break there. They were mishandled on the kickoff and wound up on the grass with no return.
First down, Bennington.
Where are they spotting it at?
So Bennington can't be accused of having great field position here.
Now they say the 20, okay. Bennington 20-yard line, 1st and 10. The 10:24 mark of the second quarter. Same formation. Montgomery tries the left side, gets a yard or 2.
Loss of Montgomery, the ball carrier on a keeper. Tackle made by Devin Knox. Also Jacob Klein in on the tackles.
Second and 9 coming up basically.
About 2 yards.
So I'm at the 21-yard line.
2nd and 8.
That was at the 19, not to begin with, not the 20. It's now at the Bennington 21. So 2nd and 8 coming. Shotgun formation again for Montgomery. Drop back to pass, looks left, lets her fly, knocked away. Again, second by Corey at the 32. He's cut right, still on his feet, gets down to the 15-yard line. There's a late flag.
It would appear to be a big break for Minneapolis.
Well, the flag was way after the play.
So blocking the back.
Or tackling foul, one of the two. Referees are conferring. We're going to have great field position no matter what. It's on Bennington.
Better yet.
I didn't see the way he pointed. How many yards is he going to move it here? Must have been going half the distance, so it must have been a personal foul.
That is a turn of events, Dale.
We are at the 5-yard line. Bennington 5, 1st and goal.
You know, this is the kind of thing that can take you out of a game.
Rear right, Corey left. Kyle's the setback. Schmidt goes in motion to the right. Kyle gets the ball. He's trying the right side. You got a block from Schmidt. Bounces in. Not quite at the goal line.
2nd and goal from the...
Kind of hard to tell from here where he's at. Looks like about the 3, maybe.
Tackle made by Chris.
Yes.
That's what the person running the scoreboard says.
Also Brian Gallagher.
Second goal from the 3.
Where the line judge is.
Well, the goal line is a red-orange, and it's not very visible, at least from here.
Yeah, it's not. I wish I'd used something else. 2nd goal from the 3. High formation, Smith's tailback now. Kyle's on the left side. Hand off to Schmidt. He's trying the left side. He got the blockers.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's in for his second TD of the night.
Took it to the house. This is the kind of thing that could bust Bennington wide open.
At 8:44 in the second quarter, the Lions score again, making it 12-7.
And Minneapolis with another quick 6 points.
It's a momentum builder and a momentum buster. Depends on which side of the ball you're on here, Dale. Okay, we're going to try that 2 thing again.
Twins on the right, Kyle on the left, Schmidt in the I formation. And off to Contreras. No, Schmidt hasn't.
Schmidt.
He's in for 2.
Schmidt knows how to get there. Been there before. So they give it to him and say, well, do it again. And he does.
We'll take another break on the audio channel. Be right back.
With 8 minutes and 44 seconds left before our halftime break.
Okay, the Lions are back leading 14-7 now after 2 quick scores. The last one courtesy of Corey Lomberger with a nice interception and about a 15-20 yard return, and then a half the distance to the goal personal foul on top of that. Knox kicks off. Taken at the 17. They're trying the left side. Got their wedge going. He's free out. Taken down by 64.
Kickoff from Minneapolis and returns it to about
Mikey Rupert at
where Bennington will set up.
the 32 of Bennington.
Mikey Rupert, number 64.
So at the 8:33 mark of the second quarter, Bennington takes over.
Well, we'll see if we can shut down the Bennington
At
attack.
33.
8:33 remains in the second quarter.
Shotgun formation. Twins to either side again.
Uh-oh. No flags.
They try a run over the right side out of the 2 setbacks.
Student body right, he said.
And might have lost a yard or 2 there.
Ball carrier was number 34, Dakota Rollander.
Half a yard.
Tackle made by Bo Klein and Mikey Rupert.
We'll say it's at the 32. Second and 11 coming up. Twins to the right. The one on the left. Shotgun. Montgomery's rolling left, pitches. And they do not get the corner.
Nice defensive stop by Minneapolis. They're able to string it out and seal it off before he can get around the edge.
Another half-yard loss. That's definitely 3rd and 11 now.
The pitch out goes to Garrett Reese, number 25.
So
Tackle made
it's
by Corey Lomberger.
7:41 to go in the half. The Lions leading 14-7. Bennington with a 3rd and 11 from their 32. Shotgun formation. He's dropping back, looking deep, lets her fly.
It's a wounded duck.
Almost intercepted by Corey Lomberger for his save of the night. In and out of his hands. He
Those
upset himself.
Those fluttering passes hang up there so long that the defense has time to get position. And because it fluttered, it was actually underthrown, and we were basically the only people who were going to get on that ball. So if Corey comes up with it, that's a huge interception, but as it is, it just brings up 4th down. So we're going to get the ball anyhow, Dale.
There's those 2 dangerous returners
The
back
dangerous duo. About time for them to break one off right here if they punt to him. And it would appear that it's not going to be the case.
It bounces at the 39 and now takes a Minneapolis roll to the 41.
Good position. Plenty of time with 7:18 remaining in the second half. Minneapolis leads 14-7. On our first touchdown, we tried for the PAT. We tried for 2 and failed, but the second time, Smith gets it in there, which gives us 14. So Minneapolis leads by 7 with 7:18 remaining in the half.
1st and 10 from our 40-yard line. Twins to the left, Kyle on the right. I formation. Rolling left is Keegan. Sets. Up, now he's going again. Little pooch pass up to Schmidt. He's up to the 40, to the 42.
You made something out of nothing.
He scrambles up across the 40.
Not very much of something, but it beat a 5-yard loss.
Definitely beat a 5-yard loss.
2nd and 8.
I'd say 43, about 3-yard gain. They gave us a favorable mark. Yeah. 2nd and 8 coming. Looking at the chains. Same formation. Keegan stands off to Schmidt, trying the right side. He gets to the 45 and gets knocked back.
Progress going to appear to be at the 45-yard line, depends on the spot.
Tackle made by number 16.
At the 45.
Looks like a reasonably fair spot.
3-yard gain.
Also at halftime, after
Jared.
you get your Two Butts barbecue plate.
So 3rd and a long 5 coming up.
Minneapolis Junior Senior High Booster Club Spirit.
Need a first down. I would guess this is quick kick country. We are not successful here.
I think they have some
Then we'd have to be awful close, I'd have to guess.
Twins to the right. Kyle on the left. Contreras lone step back. Quick out to Greer. He's got the ball. He's got the first down. He's into Bulldog territory.
Nice reception by Dusty Greer, number 11. Takes it for the first down. Nice gain.
He's out at the Bulldog 46.
Receiving the pass, number 11.
Move the chains, first down.
Tackle made by number 26, Brian Hall.
5:45 to go in the second quarter. The Lions are leading now 14-7.
That was a big first down. This probably puts us in 4-down territory.
Twins on the right, Kyle on the left side again. High formation. Hand off to Jared up the center. Gets to the 40-yard line, I think.
They're going to mark it 45 to about the 43-yard line.
You know, second and 5 isn't a bad situation there.
No, it's not. 2nd and 5 from the Bennington 41.
Gives you a lot of options, 2nd and 5. Particularly in 4-down, what I'd perceive to be 4-down territory, depending on the situation.
Eckert's in at the fullback now. Schmidt at tailback. Schmidt at center. He's at the 35, 30, 25, 20. He's going to take it back. 10, 5, touchdown, Jared Schmidt. 41-yard touchdown scamper up the center of the line.
It's an explosive runner.
At the 4:38 mark of the second quarter.
Nice run by Jared Schmidt. Hit the hole in a hurry, and there's no second chance. You either put it on him or he's gone. Good run by Jared Schmidt.
3rd touchdown of the night for Jared.
He's going to have some yards.
I told him at the volleyball sub-state last Saturday, I said I could get used to you getting 3 and 4 touchdowns a game, you know. Twins to the right, Kyle out left. Jared with the ball, trying the left side, bouncing outside. Can he get the blocks? He's got 3 white shirts on him. He does not make it. Drops for a big loss.
So Minneapolis amasses 20 points.
20-7 Minneapolis at the 4:38 mark. 3 touchdowns by the line in this quarter. We'll be back after another word from our sponsors here on the audio channel. Okay, folks, we're back here. Schmidt to kick off again. The Lions leading 20-7.
That's Devin Knox is actually kicking.
I'm sorry, Knox, yes. They're at the 30-yard line and go down. Montgomery, is it, with the ball?
A little bit of a swarming tackle by the Lions there.
I was getting used to Schmidt scoring all these touchdowns, so I just called his name. That was 18 with the ball, who is Brian Gallagher.
Brian Gallagher.
A 5'9" freshman.
In on the tackle, Cody Ham.
They take over at the 30-yard line of Bennington.
Number 27. First down, Bennington.
First down with 4:30 to go. Back to pass is Montgomery. Now he's rolling left.
Got some pressure.
Lets her fly.
Good duck.
Broken up, covered by
Adam Klein, number 23.
Pass is incomplete to number 18.
That's the old flutter pass.
Right there on Gallagher's heels, number 27, Jake Eckert.
So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Bennington 30. Clock's down to 4:22. Stops with incomplete pass. Twins to either side again. Shotgun formation from Montgomery.
4:22 left in this second quarter.
Keeps it, rolls right, and gets to the 35.
Loss of Montgomery, the ball carrier.
5-yard gain, brings up a 3rd and 5.
Kevin Knox, number 53.
Knox brings him down. It's a long 5 coming up for the Bulldogs.
Gain of 5 yards on the keeper by Montgomery. 3rd down.
Trips to the left, one right. Shotgun formation.
I'm thinking pass there.
Trips to the right, one left. I'm just the opposite. Now they have man in motion to the left. Did we have too much time?
And flags in the air
I
again.
didn't see any movement, so it must have been too much time. Timeout.
Okay.
Was there a flag?
Well,
Timeout, I guess. So we'll take another break and be right back.
that one referee, I think he pulled
Picked it up.
Yeah, he picked it up.
Second quarter.
Bring that trailer to wherever you need to
3:35 to go in the quarter. Lines up 20-7. Bulldogs have a 3rd and 5 coming up from their 35-yard line. They send Twins to either side. Shotgun formation. I'm sorry, trips to the right. He's looking left to that one receiver. It's cut across the middle and a little in front of him.
Hit him in the bad place, right in the hands.
Well, he would have been a good catch, quite honestly.
Loss of Montgomery's pass intended for number
A little in
18.
front of the guy.
Brian Gallagher
Brings up a 4th and 5 from their 35-yard line.
I'm thinking they're going to punt here, and we should have the ball in great
Good territory again, plenty of
great
time.
field position and plenty of time. Exactly right.
Schmidt is the lone receiver now.
We're going to cover it.
Must be going to go for the block.
Well, I would dang sure go for. I wouldn't let him fake it.
Kyle's up here on the left side. He's going to go in.
They are going to try to block it.
Almost. Schmidt takes it. That's a bounce. They become another Minneapolis bounce. That's about the 31, goes back to the 33 of Minneapolis.
The ball takes a Bennington bounce. Back to the Minneapolis.
3:22 remains in the half. This it would appear that we'd have enough time to mount a drive here.
First down from our 33, 3:22 to go. Leading 20-7.
If we would manage to put some points on the board before half, it'd be pretty big. It'd make it a pretty steep hill for Bennington to climb in the second half. Not that it couldn't be done.
Trips to the left. Kyle on the right side. The lone setback is Eckert. Schmidt goes in motion to the right. Rolling right is Keegan. He lets her fly. Kyle's open. There's a flag down. He's free. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10.
There's a flag. There's a flag, however.
I know, but there was nobody out there but Kyle and the defenders where that flag went down. But we got to hold our breath.
It would appear the ball's coming back.
Near the first down marker.
Well, now I'm confused. I'm not sure what the story is.
Tom Bennington. Holding, defensive holding.
Well, you wouldn't need to bring the ball back.
Fine with a 67-yard touchdown pass interception run.
Yeah, let's see. You can bring it back, give you 10 yards, or you can take 6 points. Let me think about that one a little bit.
One play for the Lions at the 3:06 mark. It goes up 26-7.
Well, if history repeats itself, I'd say we're going to try for 2. Minneapolis leads 26-7.
I thought Argenbright would be kicking his PATs tonight. Maybe he's sick or injured. I don't know. Now let's conferring with our coaches over something here. Kyle had a nice evasive move to get around the one defender and turned on the jets, which he does have. and motored down the sideline for that long touchdown reception.
If anybody can run him down, it'd be pretty impressive.
Yes, it would. You'd have to have a real good short angle on him if he didn't evade it. Now we have a personal foul in the backfield, defensive backfield. That flag went flying. Minneapolis is in the huddle, so it can't be on us. Came from the back judge behind the Bennington defense.
Half the distance to the goal. Okay. Is that an attitude foul? Is that what that is?
I didn't see a personal foul signal, but it's going to be half the distance, whatever it was.
No signal from the official that I was able to discern.
Eckert and Schmidt, the setbacks. Greer and Corey on the right, Kyle on the left. And off to Schmidt as the middle, and he made it.
He is awarded with a touchdown. That wouldn't be the correct term. It's not a touchdown on a PAT.
PAT run.
Okay.
For 2.
That's a PAT. Not a
point after touchdown.
Yeah. Okay. PAT is good. All right.
The 3:06 mark. The Lions lead 28-7 with 4 TDs in this second quarter. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
On display down there, show your Minneapolis Junior Senior High colors and spirit.
Okay, welcome back, fans. Again, the Lions are leading 28-7 after floating for 4 touchdowns here in the second quarter. The last one via the heels of Kyle Lomberger on a 67-yard pass reception and run.
Devin cues it up. Devin Knox with the kick. Waiting for permission. I guess the referees, well, are conferring here. It appears that the referees are all over.
Oh, yeah, they're all over at the Bennington sideline talking to the coaches.
Yeah,
something.
There's some issue. Not exactly sure. Never seen this arise before.
Must be discussing that flag or something, I don't know.
Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we have
we'll take another break here on the audio channel.
Recognition for our Minneapolis High School cross-country state qualifiers. Coming up at halftime. Okay.
Okay, here we are for the kickoff. Devin Knox, nice deep boomer taken at the 15. They're coming up the center with a wedge. It's working. Until they hit a bunch of blue shirts. Get to the 32.
Is it an appropriate term to say that Knox kicks are pretty? Is that appropriate? They're pretty kicks.
Sure, they're pretty. Except for his PATs. Even his last PATs were pretty, except that they didn't go through the goal. They start out 1st and 10 at their 32 to these Bennington Bulldogs. At 33, actually.
2:57 remains in the second quarter.
Dropping back, looking right. It's complete to the 35. And a tackle by Kyle Lomberger takes him to the 40.
And he is upended immediately.
2nd and 5 coming up. Or no, 2nd and 3 is at the 40, so 7-yard gain.
As soon as the pass was received.
Shotgun formation again. Twins to either side. Dropping back to Montgomery, looking left, throws. It's in front of the runner, the receiver.
Pass is incomplete, intended for
3rd and 3 coming up from the Bennington 40.
He hasn't thrown many passes with good tight spirals. Or if he has, I don't remember them. So So 3rd down with 2:26 remaining. If they're not careful, they may give the ball back to us again with a reasonable field position, although 3rd and a long 3 isn't a terrible position for Bennington to be in. They got to convert.
Oh,
I thought he moved myself.
He did, no doubt about it. And the tailback turns to go behind the quarterback, and he turns before the ball snapped. That's more than once that's happened tonight.
Well, I would
gain.
I would guess that this would be a punting situation.
4th and 3 coming up.
And we're going to have the ball with roughly just under 2 minutes to go. The 2-minute drill. I'm not sure that the high school is.
Schmidt drops back to the 35.
Back to punt the ball away.
Confusion on defense.
Going for the block again. Kyle's on the left side. Oh, they fake it. I don't know what they're doing there. They gave it to an 18 and were on a run, and they get a yard to the Bennington 41. The Lions take over. Great field position.
You know, that was a heck of a gamble. If we turned that into points, that would have been a bad gamble.
We take over with a minute 44 to go.
But it's getting to be desperate times. If they get that keeps the ball out of our hands, and we've proved that we can score in a hurry, and here'd be a good place for it. I don't know that we've taken a first timeout yet this half, have we, Dale?
Don't think so. Kyle's the tailback now. Schmidt goes in motion to the left. To the right, I mean. Kyle's got the ball. Bounces to the left on the outside. He's at the 40.
Look out.
35, 30, 25, down to the 23.
You know,
First down, move the chains.
in hindsight, maybe he should have dove for the sideline, but had he got one more step, he would have scored.
That's right.
So then what do you do?
He was that close.
Yeah, so you take the chance on the score, move the change, which stops the clock.
Leader in touchdowns this year between running and passing.
Well, it'd be a good place for him to get another one.
11 or 12, I think, maybe somewhere in there. I'd have to double check.
Need a little clock management here. We need to wring some points out of this drive.
Deckerson on setback, trips on the right, Kyle on the left. Schmidt comes in motion to the left. Keegan's rolling right. Under pressure, comes back, runs into his own blocker and goes down, and there's a late flag. What happened? Probably holding. Flag's at the 28. Holding on the Lions at the 28-yard line.
That play seemed to disintegrate.
As McCulloch was scrambling in the backfield.
That's going to give us a first down still, but if they mark it from the point of infraction, that was already 5 yards back from the line of scrimmage. So that's going to give us first and a long way to go. We're at the 40-yard line. We started out at the 23.
First and long, I guess.
There. So
first and long 25.
First and longer than that. Good grief.
First and 25 for Minneapolis.
Schmidt's tailback. Keegan rolls right. Lets her fly. Kyle's open. He's got it. Still on his feet. Still going.
Ball scored loose, but out of bounds, I believe.
Good 10, 15-yard gain, but
which will stop the clock.
Still not close to even our first down marker here.
Well, if you do that twice more, that's 7 points, or 6 points rather.
So we have 2nd and 16 now from the 29 of Bennington.
2nd and 16 after the 9-yard halfway to Lonberger. 47 seconds left.
We had a 1st and 27 basically back there at the 40.
Weedle split right, split left rather.
Corey. Keegan's rolling left, plants, lets her fly. Corey in front of him. Got his hands on it, but couldn't bring it in.
Would have been a nice catch.
Corey's been getting to be more and more go-to receiver here recently.
This is a 4-down situation. The limiting factor here is time.
3rd and 17 from the 29. We're down to 42 seconds in the half. The Lions leading 28-7.
Maybe 3 plays remain. Potential for 3 plays.
Eckers the tailback. Weedle and Corey on the left. Looking left is Keegan. He lets her go. A little high over Schmidt's head. He went up for it. It was, for his little short body, that just was nowhere to be found.
Pass is incomplete to Jared Schmidt, number 5.
So 4th and 17 from the Bennington 29.
Ryan Gellinger on the pass defense. And that's
taking a timeout?
Down for Minneapolis. Timeout.
Timeout. We do take time. We'll be back after another word from our sponsor.
7 seconds left.
The Lions needing to stop and collect their thoughts about what to do on a 4th and 17 from the Bennington 29. There are 37 ticks left on the clock here in the second quarter.
You get to a situation where Bennington would potentially have an opportunity to run a play.
Yep. I formation, Twins to the right, Kyle's on the left. Schmidt is the tailback.
I'm seeing run here.
Keegan rolling left. He lets her fly. It's right in the hands. A little behind Corey, but it was they did get him in the hands. So the Bulldogs hold, take over 1st and 10 on their 29 with 31 seconds left in the second quarter.
Minneapolis leads 28, Bennington 7. So 21-point lead for Minneapolis.
Okay, folks, here we go with 31 seconds left in the half. Bennington takes over on their 29. They spread the field. Twins either side, shotgun formation for Montgomery. With one tailback beside him again. But they've been in most of the half already. Couple of plays. Looks left, lets her fly. Complete. Nope. In and out of the hands. Would have been right at the first down marker. Clock stops. Gives a 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. 27 seconds to go. Well, Argenbright in that 26. Is that Argenbright?
10 yards to go.
Out there in the defensive backfield?
Yeah.
So he's not sick. Just been wondering why he hadn't been kicking. Shotgun formation again. That back moved again. It's not being called. Pass complete at the 35. He's back at the 40. Taken down by Schmidt. Gets to the 43.
Stops the chains, or stops the clock, move the chains.
They get to their 43, first down.
Well, about 15 seconds ago, I said there was 3 plays left in the quarter, in the half.
Clock at 15 seconds now. He drops back, looks to the right. It's tipped by, was that the big dog, Mike Rupert?
Mikey Rupert gets a hand on it.
Our former broadcaster, co-broadcaster up here in the booth. As a little guy.
Ball is incomplete. 2nd down.
Wants to be the next Howard Cosell, doesn't he? Has he still got that dream?
Yeah, he's still interested in that sort of thing. Talking about being involved in journalism at Kansas State.
Good. Twins to either side. Shotgun formation for Montgomery. Dropping back. Looking to the right. Lets her go. Everybody
intercepted.
Got it. And he goes to the 17-yard line on the interception.
Well, that's one of those things that may not mean anything, but it does add to your drive. It will stop the drive, and it does add to your stats.
That's either his 2nd or 3rd interception of the season. I'm not sure which. Dad says 3rd. All right.
So this is the old touchdown on 2.
3. I would hope we just take a knee. It's 3 seconds to go.
But I mean, that's about the only thing you can do. Yeah, take the knee. I agree.
We're at the 18 of Minneapolis.
I agree. You know, take a step back.
Yeah, we're in tight here. And the half ends with the Lions leading the Bennington Bulldogs 28-7, exploding for 4 touchdowns here in the second quarter. exciting second quarter after a nail-biting first quarter when the Bennington Bulldogs led 7-0.
Yeah, it was a little bit of the doldrums in that first quarter, Dale. I had me a little concerned, maybe more than a little concerned.
Well, we will take another break for several of our sponsors here and be back and discuss a few things about the game. Let's go to punt returns. Jared Schmidt is number 1 on the Minneapolis list with 705 yards now in punt returns. TDs per game, Ryan Mortimer has done 5 for two different times. Jared Schmidt and Kyle Omber are in the top list now with 4 each, at least a couple times. And that's also being tied along with Jeff Allison, Mitch Shea, Paul Bronson, and Phil Pischel. Here's another thing Kyle's about to break. Well, he tied it today. Ryan Mortimer had touchdowns in a season. Well, no, he didn't tie it. I'm sorry. Didn't read my notes right. Ryan Mortimer has 22 for a season for touchdowns. Kyle had 21 last year. He now has 15 this year. What he's coming close to breaking, real close, is career touchdowns. Ryan Mortimer has 42. Kyle now has 40 touchdowns, so a couple more times, Kyle will have that tied, and another one, he'll break it. Let's go to the defensive side now. Unassisted tackles for a season led by Jeff Allison with 79. Devin Knox had 58 last year to be in second. This year he had 32 coming in, being 6th on the list. For a career, Jeff Allison had 131. Devin Knox was second with 121. So he'll probably come close to challenging both those records for the year is over. Alberto Contreras has career-wise tied Jared Shoemaker with 78. Total tackles, Devin Knox leads Minneapolis with 165 coming into the season on a season basis. Career-wise, again, he's knocking on the door with Jeff Allison. Jeff Allison has 373 coming into the game tonight. Devin Knox had 368, so that record should be falling soon if it hasn't already for total tackles, assisted and unassisted. So it's kind of a little rundown of some of the stats. We got some leaders here tonight that are trying to erase some of those things that have stood for a while in the Minneapolis stat books on defense and offense.
Very good, Dale. Now, more than anybody should have expected to know about Minneapolis football, but very interesting. And you know, like you say, I'm not sure that every year you've got people that have the kind of stats that we have. I mean, we have a lot of people that are breaking records, and there's a lot of years where you don't have that.
Yeah, well, you know, I tell you what, when Ryan Mortimer was setting all sorts of records 4 or 5 years ago, I thought, well, those probably stand for a while.
Yeah.
But some of them still will. But Kyle Omber is definitely getting ready to knock down one or two of those. And like I say, he's tied record has stood since 1984 or 85 with his uncle Mitch Shea tonight in passing receptions for touchdowns in a season.
Of course, one of the things, I'm not sure how many games we used to play. I'm not sure that we don't play more games than we used to.
Well, still 9 per season, but of course these guys get in the playoffs, so they add 1 or 2 games in the season. And that helps them pad them a little bit.
But, here at the broadcast booth, they were found
no doubt about
south of the cedar trees on the outside of the south end of the stadium.
But again, the Lions are leading 28-7 after having a very explosive second quarter. We've got a few minutes here left for the second half begins. We'll take another break and be back.
Out there in the grass. They are up here in the broadcast booth. If you're missing them, and you can.
Between ourselves here while the music was playing, we were just discussing the opposite district that we will be coming up against in by-districts. We will play the loser of a game tonight between Mound Ridge and St. John's Hudson next Tuesday. They are both 1-0 in their district, both having beaten Inman, and they're playing tonight at Mound Ridge. Mound Ridge does not have too shabby of a team.
6-2.
They got beat by El Saline at their home field, which was a surprise to everybody, I think, including Mound Ridge. That score was What was that score? That was 7-24. Was that right? Yeah. Mountain Ridge beat them Elsenling beat them at Mountain Ridge 7-24, but Mountain Ridge had something like 300 yards, if I remember reading right, in that game, but they just had some inopportune fumbles.
Yeah, they had some
returns by Weimer.
Turnovers.
And some nice returns of kickoffs.
But they were driving a couple of times, and was intercepted deep, and also had a fumble.
Just fell apart for them. Mountain Ridge has beaten Lincoln, Oxford, Sedgwick 28-14. They lost to Remington, a nice 3A squad, 35-6. They beat Hutch Trinity 45-33. Of course, they lost to Elsenling. They beat Inman, which is no big deal, 42-12. And they swamped Harrington last week 56-7. St. John has lost one game to La Crosse by a score of 38-18. They have beaten Larned by 10. They beat Ness City Dighton 51-6, Kinsley 48-10, Medicine Lodge 26-15, Lincoln 55-0 that Bennington beat pretty good themselves. And they beat Canton Galva 26-6. I did not see a score on their Inman victory last week. It was not in the papers, but we saw St. John's last year. They have a very good running back as a junior. And they had one real good running back that was on the sideline with an injury last year.
He was a real athlete.
They got both of them playing for him. So I think I'd just soon match up against Mountain Ridge if I had my druthers.
Takes our chances.
But we will play who comes. That's at Mountain Ridge tonight.
We have to take care of business here.
That's right. Bennington will kick off. Minneapolis defending
again.
Goal.
They have this little pre-kickoff huddle and then spread their coverage team.
Schmidt and Lomberger back at about the 17-yard line. Now Kyle's moving over a little bit to the left. Get the guessing game, see which way they're going to kick it. They pooch it. Schmidt takes it at the 31. He backpedals, fakes it. No, he gives it to Kyle. Kyle's trying to get around the right corner and takes a 2-yard loss at the 29.
Schmidt with the handoff to Lomberger, and he is dragged down at about the 30-yard line.
Well covered by Bennington.
They weren't fooled by that tomfoolery.
Well, they
all
guessed right. I can tell you what, because I think had Schmidt kept that ball,
yes,
I think it would have been a different program.
Open field.
I guess it's a little bit of a gamble on our part too. You can't always tell how it's going to lay out. Happened to be that the defense was strongest to that right side, and we handed off into it inadvertently, and thus not much of a return.
We start out at our 29 I formation. Twins to the right, Kyle left. Kyle's on the right side. And Keegan keeps it left. He keeps it at the 30. He gets to the 31 and pops.
Took a pretty good hit.
He rattled down to about the 30-yard line.
And flies back a couple yards.
He's taken down by Cody Eaton, number 16.
But he gets to the 31, 2-yard gain. Our fullback, quarterback, huh? We like to harass Keegan for his running skills.
He paid the price there. So early in the second half, with 11:22 remaining in the third quarter, just underway.
Kyle on the left side, Twins to the right. Schmidt's the tailback in the I formation. And they hand off to Schmidt.
A little delay.
And he gets to the 33, maybe the 34 before they bounce him back.
Goes to Jared Schmidt.
Nice individual tackle.
Around the 30.
They're going to give him at the 32, so a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 8
Third down.
coming up.
And about 7 to go for Minneapolis.
Long 7, short 8. There'll be a pass here. I just feel it coming on.
Field pass.
Eckert's a lone setback. Twins to either side. Keegan's under center. Keegan's rolling right. Lets it fly. Kyle's open. He's got it. The first down at the 42-yard. He's still loose. Gets back to the 43. He was spun back to around the 40.
Basically
got loose and got back to the 43.
Back about where his forward progress was to begin with. But moves the chains, most importantly.
At the Minneapolis 43-yard line. About an 11-yard gain on that pass reception. I formation, Twins to the left. Kyle's the tailback now. Hands off to Kyle, bounces up the center. 5-yard gain, 6. Instead of 47. Of Minneapolis.
Little stutter step in there to the side, juked a little, able to make a 5-yard gain out of that.
At the 47, so 4 to 5 yards.
Keegan's got the play, consults the arm notepad.
2nd and 5 showing on the chains.
Comes up with the play.
Eckert the lone setback. Twins to either side. Kyle's under center. Quick out to Schmitz, complete. Cock blocker by Kyle. He's at the 50. 45, out at the 41 of Bennington.
Well beyond the first down marker.
In Bennington territory at their 41. A 12-yard gain for Jared. Nice block out there by Kyle Lomberger. Lomberger on that one defender.
You know, I do not.
Side formation again. Twins to the right, Kyle on the left. Schmidt's the tailback. Hand off to Schmidt up the center at the 40, 35, 30. Yep, not quite 30.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I do not see Alberto Contreras.
Well, you know, he hasn't really been playing much in the second quarter, and I wondered if his stinger was coming back on him or not.
But he's not. I don't see him on the sideline. Do you?
I would imagine his stinger's still there, and they just don't want to damage it anymore here. There's no reason to. It's a 2nd and 2 now at the 32 of Bennington.
Gain of almost 9 yards. We'll call it 2nd and a long 1.
Yeah, he didn't play much in that second quarter. I formation, Kyle's the tailback. Twins to the left. Hand off to Kyle, he spins. He gets to the 31, maybe.
The ball carrier, number 2.
Going to be close to a first down.
The refs are looking.
Tackle made by 52.
I'm not sure they're going to call it. And they are going to.
It's about a yard short. It's on 31.
Okay, third down.
3rd and 1. Bennington 31. There's 8:02 to go in the third quarter. The line's up 28-7. Twins to the right. Kyle's on the left side. I formation. Schmidt, the tailback. The blitz. Schmidt's on the left. 30. 25. Out of about the 23-yard line.
Schmidt gets the first down and then some for Minneapolis as he
First down. Move the chains.
7:42 remains in the third quarter.
And they're marking him more at the 24-yard line.
Watson Montgomery with
Minneapolis with a 21-point lead. Leads Bennington 28-7.
first down, Minneapolis from the Bulldog 24.
Minneapolis moving the ball. We took possession with the opening kick of the second half. Driving down.
Twins to the left, I formation, Schmidt's the tailback. Kyle's out right.
Steadily moving.
Rolling right, Keegan, he steps up. Corey, it's completion at the 15, 10. He's taken out at about the 5-yard line, I believe.
And he's dragged down by number 45.
McCulloch scrambles, able to elude the defense long enough to shuffle it off to Lonberger, Corey Lonberger.
We were at our 24, we're now at our 5. First and goal in the red zone. 7:23 to go in this third quarter. Lions driving on their first possession of the third quarter. Twins to the right. Kyle's out left, Schmidt in the tailback, I formation. Looking left is Keegan, Kyle, and pass interference on the defender.
That's a tough call against the defender. Basically, the receiver is the defender is following the receiver. The receiver turns around and basically jumps up to receive the ball. Well, at that point, the defender is between the quarterback and our receiver, and momentum takes the defender into the intended receiver, thus pass interference. Hope you followed all that.
First down at the 3, half the distance to the goal. Foul out left, give, wins to the right. Schmidt's the tailback in the I formation. 7:02 to go, third quarter. Hand off to Schmidt. No, yeah, he bounces outside to the right, up, and in.
In there.
Schmidt's 4th touchdown of the night at the 6:57 mark.
This is a little more like I envisioned the score being, but at the end of the first quarter, I wasn't so sure.
Goes up 34-7.
They're going back to Breen now for
the kick the PAT. That heavily taped right ankle.
Timeout.
Minneapolis takes timeout. There weren't enough players on the field. We'll take a short break and be right back.
Timeout, Minneapolis. 6 minutes, 57 seconds.
4th touchdown of the night. 3 running, 1 on a pass reception. Kyle Lomberger's the other one, a pass reception, 67 yards. And we're lined up to kick the PAT. Have a young man we haven't seen do it for several games. Zach Breen, because of an ankle injury in gym class. Heavy taped right ankle. It was blocked. It wasn't very good anyway.
Well, it was way low. It was waist high at best.
So Minneapolis remains at 34.
So the Lions lead 34-7 here in the third quarter. Time left in the quarter is 6:57. Bennington will be receiving the ball and get their first crack at something to do with the ball here in the second half. The Lions took the opening drive in 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 plays with 4 first downs in that drive, consuming almost 5 minutes. Knox to kick off. Started out at our 29-yard line.
Nice drive by Minneapolis. Ending with 6 points.
Good mixture of run and pass on that drive.
Yep, that was balanced attack, Dale. No PAT, but we did net 6. There's that
Nice
pretty kick again.
Kick taken at the 17.
They're going to do
They did the reverse.
razzle dazzle.
But it didn't fool us either.
No. Everybody stayed home, did their job.
He's taken down at about the, 19-yard line? 18?
Brian Amick, the ball carrier.
Yeah, 18-yard line, 6:50 to go. Where Bennington takes over 1st and 10 from their 18. One receiver right, twins to the left, shotgun formation. 2 setbacks. Lawson keeps it, pitches left, it's fumbled deep. They fall on it, but they are at the 5-yard line.
And the pitch back.
Well, when things start going wrong for you boys, they just cascade.
The wheels have come off the wagon, Dale.
At the 5-yard line.
Bennington went from their 18 back to their 5 now.
That was a self-destruct play there.
He pitched it, and it was way beyond the running back that was supposed to receive. What, did they send 5 guys out right here? There's 4 now in a diamond. They send 1 guy back left now.
Yeah, we're a little
Montgomery's
confused.
alone in the backfield. He's quick out to the left. It's through the hands. Corey Lomberger's going. That would have been a nice little 5-yard run in for a touchdown.
Corey's had a number of them off the fingertips.
Well, he wasn't. His motion was going the other direction.
Right.
He couldn't get to it. But, you could see his mind was wanting his body to go the other direction, and he just could not. All right, 2nd and 3rd and 25 from the 5-yard line. They pack everybody in tight now. Hand it to the tailback, to the left side. Great, nice gain there, out to the 7 or 8.
Problem is, he just has so far to go. That brings up 4th and close to 20, not maybe 18.
They're at the 11 now, is it? Yep, about the 11, so 6-yard
You know, for all practical purposes, we're going to have some seriously good field position to take over the ball unless something drastic happens.
4th and 20.
Even a penalty, unless it was some kind of major penalty, would not result in a first down.
Schmidt and Lomberg are back at the 48 of Bennington. Rushed by Klein. Bounces at the 42. Bennington bounce. And rolls to our 43-yard line.
Even with the great rollout for Bennington, we still have the ball in very good field position.
So we take over at our 43.
Minneapolis will take over.
1st and 10.
1st and 10.
That's 44 even. High formation, Smith's the tailback. Kyle's on the left, Twins to the right. And off to Smith up the center. Still fighting these two. Got to the 49 before the 3 white shirts taking him back.
Would appear to be a 5-yard gain. Depending on the spot, maybe more than that. They're going to call it
5 yards.
a strong 6.
Went from the 44 to the 49. I see what you're saying on the chain group. 2nd and 4 by the chains.
Yeah.
Smith is a slot right now. Tailback, the lone setback is Eckert. Quick out to Schmidt, or to Greer, is through his hands. That should be an incomplete pass because it was a backward pass.
Cool, crisp evening.
Was not a lateral.
Pass intended for Dusty Greer is incomplete.
Oh, they're marking that a catch and a fumble.
Dusty Greer does.
Or a lateral, I guess.
Recover it. They'll move the ball back to.
Went backwards on that play.
3rd down.
We have 3rd and 10 coming up from the 44-yard line. High formation. Schmidt's the tailback. Keegan sets, throws it downfield. Intercepted at the 44 of Bennington.
Pass is intercepted.
Tackled by Jake Eckert at the 48 of Minneapolis.
Jake Eckert, number 20.
Bennington now in business.
Kyle threw it right down the center of the field, a strike, but it was too many white shirts right there. It's the 3:49 mark of the 3rd quarter. Bennington takes over in good field position at the 48 of Minneapolis.
So that was a
After the interception by Swaggerty, 1st down, Bulldogs from the Minneapolis.
undesirable turn of events.
Option left. Montgomery tackled, missed in the backfield. Another one there. He throws the ball just before he gets clobbered by Knox.
Good pressure by the defense.
Pressure on the quarterback.
Kept coming after him, one then another.
The pass is incomplete.
First turnover of the night for the Lions, I think, on that interception.
Mikey Rupert with the defensive pressure on the
2nd and 10 from the Lion 49. A diamond, 4 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Last time they threw to the left.
Shotgun formation. He's looking right now. Under pressure. Oh, he gets rid of it. It's a wounded duck. It's up for grabs.
Eckert's got it. Unless they ruled it a trap.
No, that's Klein. Adam Klein.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought it. Okay.
They're not ruling it an interception.
Pass is nearly intercepted by Adam Klein, number 23.
Where's Eckert?
The official.
It's 23.
Okay,
That's Klein.
Okay.
I can tell the difference between 3 and 7.
Very good.
I thought it was 27 for sure, Dan.
Well, I was at first until I saw the 23 get up off the ground
Okay.
with the ball.
All right. Here we go.
Okay, the Twins to either side now. Shotgun formation for Lawson. 3rd and 10. He drops back, looks left. Boom. Gets rid of it.
I don't know about that.
They're calling call roughing the passer. He unloaded on it just as he threw the ball.
Well, what's the deal?
Brian.
What is that rule? I'm not sure.
Incomplete.
Roughing the passer?
Roughing the passer is the penalty.
That's pretty picky.
Against Minneapolis.
Gotta give him a first down. That's a personal foul.
I mean, you have to make contact before the ball leaves.
That's ridiculous.
I mean, I don't know how he could have avoided it.
First down.
That's ridiculous. I'd like the referee to see that play again on video. First down from the Lion 32. 33-yard line. Shotgun formation. Reverse, he pitches it out to the right outside here, 18.
Nice hit.
Nice tackle at the 32-yard line.
The ball carrier on the reverse was Brian.
Gets a 2-yard gain down to the Minneapolis 31. Nice open field tackle by Jared Schmidt on that reverse.
Gallagher to a 2-yard gain.
The defensive end got sucked in there.
Yes, he did. That's what's supposed to happen on a reverse.
The big dog. Left that lane open to the right.
If your defensive end doesn't stay at home on the reverse, he's going to get burned. Case in point.
Receivers either side. Another little reverse. Cuts inside. Taken down by Mike.
A little embarrassed after the last play. Decided maybe he needs to step up a little. Makes the play.
18, the ball carrier again.
The ball carrier was number 26, Brian Ahmed.
No, it's 26, excuse me.
And Mikey Rupert, number 64.
He's at the Minneapolis 27-yard line.
Third down for Bennington.
3rd and 5 coming for the Bulldogs with 2:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. Twins to the left, twins to the right. I formation, or shotgun again.
Yeah, now.
Back to pass is Montgomery. Let's go. It's complete at the 21. Should be a first down. Oh, no. They say they trapped it.
The pass is ruled incomplete off the ground.
4th down.
4 down territory.
I would guess this would be 4th down territory.
27 of Minneapolis. It's kind of a low pass. The back judge was quite adamant. It was a trap.
Animated and adamant. Kind of like to see that, though. A little enthusiasm about making the call.
Twins either side, shotgun formation. Back to pass. Montgomery lets her fly. Short of the first down. It was dropped. Completion.
They're going to call it a catch.
Schmidt popped him.
The pass complete.
Short of the first down, though.
Jared Schmidt, make sure he doesn't go any further.
Now they're going to say no reception.
Yep. So the Lions take over on their 27.
The pass is ruled incomplete.
With 1:36 to go in the 3rd quarter.
After the ruled incomplete pass.
So Minneapolis survives that roughing the passer 15-yard personal foul there.
Well, we need to chew up some real estate and some clock here. Minute 36 remains in the 3rd quarter.
I formation, twins to the right, Kyle's on the left. Hand off to Schmidt. Look outside, 30, 40, 45, 50. Out at the Bennington 47-yard line. First down for Jared again. A 26-yard gain for Jared.
Fine run around the left side. First down, Minneapolis.
The Lions are moving the ball now. There's Alberto down there with his civvies on, about the 52-yard line. I formation, Schmidt's tailback again, Kyle's out right. Keegan's rolling right, plants, lets her fly, Kyle's open, he's got it, first down. Well, maybe not, he's still free. That's back to the left, now he's on the right side. Still going, he gets to the 15, maybe over the 15-yard line. I thought they had him. He got away.
Pretty elusive.
Made him pay.
Logan
right
Weedle.
on the 15.
Logan Weedle checks in, number 81. Dusty Greer, 11, checks out.
First down on the Bennington 15 with 1:14 to go in the third quarter. Lions on the move. Clock's moving after the chains are reset. Come the Lions, down to 1 minute left in the third quarter. 34-7 is the score. Minneapolis. Too much time?
Yep, delay.
Too much time.
Penalty, delay of game against Minneapolis.
Going to make a 1st and 15 from the Bennington 20.
49 seconds remain in the third period. Minneapolis 34, Bennington 7.
Here we go. Schmidt's tailback in the I formation. Twins on the left. Keegan rolls back, looks left, launches it. Caught by Logan Weedle.
And touchdown.
Falls in for the touchdown. 20-yard touchdown pass. First career touchdown by Logan Weedle, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, there's a flag at the 20-yard line.
Will erase that stat, unfortunately. Weedle's nice reception, be erased. Well, do it again.
12-yard loss. And the loss of a touchdown on top of it. First down still. Keegan's rolling right. Comes back to the left, under pressure, oops. Throw it.
That could be a problem.
Illegal receiver.
Illegal
Big dog caught it.
I'm not sure about that. You're not downfield.
The lineman cannot catch the ball.
Cannot catch the ball, okay.
No. Not unless it's tipped first. If it's tipped, the lineman can catch it, but it cannot be the primary receiver. I thought, wait a minute, who's that guy with the blue shirt moving fast with the ball? That's Mikey.
Illegal touch is the penalty assessed against Minneapolis.
The flag was at about the 40. It goes back to the 46 of Bennington.
Seems like a long ways from being a first down.
We've gone from their 20 back to their 46 now. And that's a loss of down, yes.
5 yards and
second down.
That'll bring up a second down and...
Second down and 26 to go. No, 31 to go. I formation. Keegan hands off to Schmidt. Trying the left side. Oh, falls down at the 45.
The handoff goes to Jared Schmidt. And he slips down after a couple of yard gain.
First, let's see, he's down at the 45. It's third and a long way.
Bunches, a long ways, yeah. That's beyond description.
Bennington 45-yard line.
20.
There's a lot of green out there.
30, about 40 yards, something like that.
That's an old...
And the clock's going to expire here on this quarter. The Lions leading 34-7. They took the opening drive in for the TD. And not much has happened since.
Minneapolis leading 34.
Well, the officials won't have to waste a lot of steps changing the direction of the football.
Nope.
A little bit less than 10 yards.
We'll take another break and be right back.
Faithful incoming.
3rd and 37 from the Bennington 45-yard line.
So that our fans can enjoy them on Friday night.
High formation, Kyle's on the right side, Twins to the left. Keegan drops back, he's looking to the center. Now he cuts up the center, lets her go. Did he get across the line? Kyle's got the ball, he's at 5, touchdown.
Whoa.
Flag? No flag.
No flag.
I didn't know Kyle Keegan got across the line.
Wow. Woo. Wow.
5-yard TD play.
Oh, that was an interception to a reception.
Kyle took that ball away from the defender and ran it in the last 7 yards.
Yes, he did.
I didn't know whether to call an interception or not.
Kyle is going to have some stats in next week's paper.
45-yard touchdown and a 67-yard touchdown. On pass receptions, he moves one more here towards the total Minneapolis career TDs.
And roughly a quarter remains. And the kick is up and no good.
To the right. That was to the right.
Well, first one was too low. That one was to the right.
And a point after attempt is wide to the right, so it's incomplete.
So the Lions now lead
Is the count for the Minneapolis Lions
40-7
on their side of the scoreboard.
here in the fourth quarter. Take another short break and be right back. Exciting touchdown pass from Keegan McCulloch to Kyle Lomberger at 45 yards. Again, Kyle stripped an interception, basically. Had to come from behind the defender, stick his hand in there and get that ball away. And then had an open 7 or 8 yards into the end zone. His second TD reception of the night.
He made something out of nothing there.
Knox to kick off. Nice one off to the left, taken at the 20. Trying the left side. And tackled by Eckert. And number 45, who's
I'm going to say Ham. Ty Ham.
By number 44. And
Two freshmen.
Wrapped up hard by number 27, Jake Eckert. One of the freshmen on this Minneapolis High football squad. We'll be seeing a lot of Jake in the years to come.
1st and 10 for Bennington.
26, Casey Argenbright is the safety now.
11:42 mark here in the
freshman.
fourth quarter.
Tough freshman. Jake Eckert, 27, linebacker, a freshman.
Shotgun formation, he lets her fly. It's complete to the 31.
Bulldog down by
Back to the 29 by Schmidt. Yep.
Pass is good to Dakota Rollletter, number 34. Step back, Zach Eaton, number 35.
They're marking it at the 29.
Tackle made by Jared.
Grayson George warms up on the sideline, preparing. It would seem that probably the B team will be getting their shot tonight.
Twins to either side, shotgun formation. He's dropping back, looking left, pump fake, lets her fly. Over the receiver's
Again,
head. Outside, high and outside.
No, not much of a tight spiral on those passes.
Pass intended for
Little technique maybe, needs a little technique development in
number 18.
throwing the football.
Well, that first TD pass looked pretty good in the game.
Pass coverage on that play has Klein for 23. And
3rd and 8
Argenbright.
or 7 coming up from the Bennington 29. Here in the fourth quarter. Again, the Lions leading 40-7. Twins to either side. Shotgun formation for Montgomery and Bennington. Rolling right. Lets her go. Caught at the
As a receiver,
35.
way open. Nobody within.
Goes down at 35, short of the first down.
Nobody within 7 yards of him on the reception.
Pass complete to Brian Amick, number 4.
Fourth down,
2.
I would have to think they'll punt.
Well, I would not want to give them the ball, Minneapolis the ball here.
So you think you're going to go for it?
They're going to short kick it.
4th and a long 2 now.
It would appear they're going to go for it.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
Pass. Under a rush. He gets rid of it. Incomplete.
Okay.
The Lions get great field position here on the 35-yard line of Bennington.
Yeah, I think here comes the second squad.
So with 10:49 left to go in the game, the Lions up 40-7.
Logan Weedle comes in.
Got a lot of JV guys going to get some
Destin Lott's in there.
experience, at least on the
Mikey Rupert's still in there.
position.
Grayson George comes out to be quarterback.
Going to leave a lot of the linemen in
Bo
there.
Klein is in.
A lot of the starting linemen are still in it, which they should be according against the starting defensive line of Bennington. Grayson George, quarterback. Who's our tailback?
Eckert, 27, and I'm not going to say. That's Casey Argenbright checking into the game. It's going to be delayed.
Too much time.
A little bit of miscommunication. Number 45 would be the fullback would be Ty Ham.
10 players on the field, and we had to send somebody in late, and too much time.
That's all right. They're going to wave it off.
Being waved off, Minneapolis called the timeout.
Oh, okay.
That was good on the coach's part. We'll be back.
In the backfield. Grayson George under center.
.5'11" freshman quarterback.
Dusty Greer, number 11, down low, is a wide receiver.
Fumbles it. Hands off to Ham. He gets not quite back to the line of scrimmage.
Grayson George, the quarterback now for Minneapolis, with the handoff to Ty Ham.
At the Bennington 36 now, 2nd and 11.
Tackle made by number 34, Dakota Rolleder.
Is that Jarrett Jones?
Jarrett Jones checks in.
Replaces Dusty Greer.
Going to get an opportunity to play tonight.
Something besides punting. Checks in into receiver spot.
Yeah, he's certainly tall enough to be a receiver. I know he's got a lot of speed.
Twins to the right. Argenbright out left. And off to Ham. Up the center, he's still going. It's at the 29-yard line, 28.
Ball carrier once again is
Nice spin move by Ham, gains extra yards on the second effort.
Garrett Brees.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 from the Bennington
Gain of about
29.
7 yards on the play.
67, Caleb Kendall checks in. Bo Klein comes out.
The clock is down to 9:34 in the contest. The Lions driving deep in Bennington territory here. A lot of substitutes in the game now. Back pat. No, hands off to Ham. Trying the left side. He's free. He's got the first down. 25.
Flags down.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure what the call is, but
The ball was advanced to the 19-yard line by Ham. Holding is the call at the 26-yard line.
Charlie Lynn comes into center. Mike Rupert checks out.
I'm sure they'll take the penalty here because that was a first down run.
Holding is the call against Minneapolis. That'll bring back.
And moves the ball back to the
The nice run by Ham and then some.
37 of Bennington. 3rd and 11 for the Lions.
3rd and 11 for Minneapolis.
Lone setback is Eckert. Triplets to the right. 1 to the left. Grayson rolls right, launches the ball, intercepted by 16, a 6'4" receiver, defender, I think.
57, Austin Clausen makes the stop.
Second interception for Bennington of the
Tackle
night.
made by number 57, Austin.
A little return, they get it up to the
So Clausen with the tackle.
37-yard line.
Eaton after the
Back to the line of scrimmage,
interception.
basically.
George pass.
They take over at the 8:42 mark.
Down for the Bulldogs from their own 37-yard line.
at their 37-yard line.
8:42 remains in the game. Minneapolis leads. Minneapolis 40, Bennington 7. That 7.
Quad triangle to the right. They pitch out to the right. It's complete.
That
flag goes flying.
7
deep, from that deep backfield, deep back judge.
The 7 points were hung on Minneapolis at the in the first period. Matter of fact, in the first opening drive, was it not?
Yep.
Complete. Mikey Rupert is right on spot.
1 yard gain on the pass completion. I don't see what holding on Bennington. Zach Breen, as a captain, goes up and talks to the referees. And they're going to mark it off from the completion spot, I guess. It goes back to the 27-yard line of Bennington. 1st and 20, or maybe a little more. Montgomery's got it. Launches it down the field. A little over the receiver's head.
Eckert, or Argenbright, and
Cody Eaton, 6'2" receiver.
And Kyler Macy on the defense there. They were with him step for step.
Pass coverage provided by Kyler Macy, number 8. Also number 20.
Ball's on the 26.
Macy, Argenbright, both freshmen.
2nd down. 20 yards to go. Shotgun formation, twins to either side. One man goes in motion. He gets the ball. He's got about a 3-yard gain, taken down by 45.
Gallagher.
Number 70, Garrett Pounds in the game.
Number 27.
Number 8, Kyler Macy. Number 33, Cody Ham.
Ball's at the Bennington 29, a 3-yard gain.
Number 45, Ty Ham.
3rd and about 17 now.
Number 61, Zach Green.
17 or 18. Twins to the left. Shotgun formation still. Hands off the fullback. No, he keeps it over the left side. Big hole. He's at the 50. 20. 30.
You gotta
20,
get it.
10. 5. Touchdown. Lawson Montgomery of
Montgomery down the near sideline.
Nice run by Bennington. Glad to their
71 yards. There's a flag at the 46 of Minneapolis. Probably will be a blocking foul, maybe, because there was definitely not a face mask. Holding foul. From the 46
costly
of Bennington.
penalty.
That was a 71-yard scamper for Lawson Montgomery of the Bulldogs over the left side. And that was well down the field.
That changes
things.
10-yarder
from the Minneapolis 46. Goes back to the Bulldog 44. So that averts the touchdown run of Montgomery. Brings up a 3rd down from the 44 of Bennington. 3rd and 4.
Number 80, Tyrell Owens in the game.
A 3rd and about 3 for Bennington.
Twins to either side. Shotgun formation still. One motion player. Fumble! Minneapolis
You're
on it at the 40-yard line.
Number 28.
82.
Oh, 82, okay. Dexlectic, or however that is. 22, Charles Shea alertly recovers the football.
Lawson Montgomery just kind of second-guessed handing that ball off, and then when he did, it was too late. And
recovery for Minneapolis.
Minneapolis takes over on the 39.
Grayson George again at the controls.
Of Bennington.
First down, Minneapolis from the Bennington 30.
Number 72 is Charlie Lynn at center.
7:16 to go in the contest.
Zach Breen, right tackle.
Falls down on the carpet.
Fumble on the snap.
Gain of 1. Short one. No, maybe not.
57 comes up with it.
Maybe 1 foot, maybe.
Austin Crossan, fumble recovery. That's his second fumble recovery of the season.
A little bit ragged here.
This is a touchdown.
Great experience for these young guys. Get them a chance to get a taste of it.
2nd and 10 comes up.
I think there's only one senior out there, Zach Breen.
39-yard line of Bennington. Hands off to 45.
Ham.
Ham gets to the 37. 2-yard gain. Brings up a 3rd and a long 6.
Third down, and about 7 to go for Minneapolis.
Third and 7 for the Lions. Grayson under center. Back to pass. No, hands off to Ham. Oh, there's the late flag. Ham gets to the 35. Probably a blocking foul.
5:53.
Came in from the white hat behind the offensive line.
5:03 remains in the game. Minneapolis leads 40-7. 33-point lead for Minneapolis.
Kind of ragged here at the end of the game. Unfortunately, there's a lot of time left on the clock. Moves the ball back to the 47-yard line of Bennington. 3rd and about 19.
Holding the penalty against Minneapolis.
For Minneapolis. 2 holding calls on Minneapolis this quarter. 1 on Bennington. I formation, twins to the right, 1 out left. Pitch to 44, tries the right side. Takes out
Ball carrier is number 44.
the head coach, or an assistant coach and the head coach almost.
Tackle made by number 16, Cody Eaton.
Gets to the 46, 1-yard gain. 4th down. With 5:28 to go in the game, the clock is stopped because the ball went out of bounds. And Grayson George is looking into the head coach, waiting for instructions, and I think coach wants a timeout, which he's going to get. Well, yes. Timeout, so we'll take a break for our sponsors and be back. Okay, we're going to get underway here at the timeout. A couple of the starters come back in the game to be in the punt formation. Couldn't get that out of my lips there for a second. Want to avert a block. And this is our first punt of the ball game. We did short kick it once, did we not? Yeah.
No, Jared has kicked before.
Twice. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. High one. Taken at the 21-yard line for a catch.
And a high punt by Jarrett Jones, number 89.
Number 50,
Craig
Forte checks into the game.
At the 5:20 mark here in the 4th quarter. Lions up 40.
Number 70, Garrett Pound.
To 7.
Number 8, Kyler Macy. Number 80 is Tyrell Owens.
21-yard line of Bennington. Here they come.
Casey Argenbite is your safety.
Receivers to either side, shotgun formation.
So the young guys getting some valuable experience.
2 setbacks. A little reverse to 16 up the center, and 73 says nothing doing, buddy.
33, a little bit tardy, but no flag.
Who's 73? Nice hit.
Number 73 is Greg Hitchell. He is a senior.
He saw that one coming. Kaboom. 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 from the 22. 4:50
remains in the game. Minneapolis 40, Bennington 7.
Twins to the left. Shotgun formation again. One out right. No, there's twins to right also. Dropping back. Look down the center is Montgomery. Complete. Grand fumble.
I think they're going to say no catch.
No catch. It was knocked out of there by 45.
Ty Ham.
Pass intended for number 35.
Going to be a good player.
And he is hard by Ty Ham, number 45. Pass incomplete.
Third and 9 from the Bennington 22.
The JV team's holding tough.
You got Zach Breen's in there on the defensive line. Of course, he didn't start.
No, he's not a starter.
Twins either side. Shotgun formation again. Pump fake looks deep down the right side, covered by. Pat Deck's
got to be some kind
pass
of
interference.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
He fell on Greer, just tackled him.
Greer had a chance at that had he not been tripped up. Well, we don't need it.
Fourth down.
Save it for a rainy day.
From the Bennington 22. Well, you know, we don't need it, but if it's that obvious, it's got to be thrown. Maybe the referee thought it was an incatchable ball or something. And they are not going to line up in the punt formation, though. 4th and 9. Twins to either side. He fumbles the ball, hands off. He's kept it. Tries the left side. First down. He's up to the 37-yard line.
With the keeper.
From their 22 to the 37, 15-yard gain.
Ty Ham, number 45.
Move the change for the Bulldogs.
Also number 33.
Clock's down to 4:22 to go in the game. Little razzle-dazzle, fake this way, fake that way. I'm going to keep the ball and go over the left side.
First down for Bennington.
Kind of a Garrett Mugler type runner, Montgomery, as quarterback from Southeast. Comparison.
Mitch Mugler,
yeah, excuse me. Fourth runner is met solidly at the line of scrimmage, might have got a yard gain. He gets up to the 39.
Brian.
2nd and 8.
Dylan Crossan, number 82. Zach Breen, number 61, leading the
Clock's down to 3:30
Lions on that tackle.
in the fourth quarter. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Shotgun formation again. Keeps it to the right, and 53 takes him down from behind. 3-yard loss.
33,
excuse me.
Cody Ham has that soft cast on his left arm.
And Cody Ham, number 33.
Nice stop by Cody Ham.
Is that the 37 now? 2-yard loss.
250.
Third and a little over 10 to go.
250 remains in the game. Minneapolis 40, Bennington 7. Bennington's been able to do anything since the first drive of the game.
Twins to either side. Pitch out right, immediately dropped.
Well, when things aren't going your way, they're not going your way.
The receiver started the run before he had it.
Brian Homick.
You can see his head turn.
I'm not sure that he had a lot of room, but he should have made the reception.
You can see his head turn. He wanted to go.
So fourth and long again. Last time they converted. This time they're going to have to go the full 10 and maybe just a little more.
Fourth and 10. From the 38. Back pass. Goes out to the right. It's incomplete.
Minneapolis will take over on downs.
By Lawson Montgomery.
We take
On
over
the
on
37.
Yeah.
Number 15. Cody Eaton is incomplete. On the pass coverage.
2:34 to go in the contest. Minneapolis takes over in the fourth. The score is Minneapolis 40.
Number
Bennington.
60 in the game, Leland Tyler Davis.
been a long game with all these incomplete passes.
It has been a long game. What time is it?
9:25.
All right, it's late. I'm just glad we don't have a drive home from Washington County.
Yeah, we did last week. Twins to the right, I formation, and the flag.
Maybe not set. A little rough in some areas.
Timeout, Minneapolis.
Timeout, Minneapolis.
So we'll take another break and be back. Okay, here we're back. Minneapolis 1st and 10 from the Bennington 37. 2:34 to go in the game. Grayson Georgia quarterback. I formation, Twins to the right. Hand off to Ham, is it?
That's going to bring the
Gets to
clock
the
down to
35.
remaining in the half, or correction, in the game.
Zach Eaton, number 35.
2-yard gain to the Bennington 35. 2nd and 8 coming up for the Lions.
3-yard gain on the play. 2nd and about 7. Ball is at the Bulldog 35.
Long 7 here. 26 out left, Twins to the right. Ham the tailback. Option. Ham trying the right side, and he's going for a loss to the 38.
Well, Minneapolis obviously going to come away with a win tonight, Dale. That makes us 6-3.
6-3.
That's a pretty good season. You know, the kids ought to be pretty proud of themselves. That's about what you could have hoped for going into the season.
Negates 2 losing seasons here. And looks like we have a player down on the field. Ham got rocked pretty good there. I assume it's Ham. I can't see due to the players around him, Minneapolis players. But he was the ball carrier, and he took some pretty good hits there. We'll take a little. Well, it is Ham. They've carried him off the field. It's obviously not concerned about a neck injury because they carried him. They've laid him on the bench here in front of us. Must have a headache or something. Hand off to Argenbright. He gets to the 36.
Casey Argenbright, the ball
Fourth down.
Tailback spot, number 26.
Bennington player slow to get up.
Tackle made by
4th and 9 from the 36-yard line.
This should take us under a minute to play in the game.
We are not going to punt.
a long 8.
It's down to 1:05 right now. Our punter is wide out left in a receiving formation.
Going to be up for delay of game here shortly.
Grayson.
That's a problem.
Grayson goes down deep on a loss here. They give him forward progress at the 43 of Bennington.
So 46 seconds remain in the game. Minneapolis leads 40-7. Bennington, as we told you, scored on their opening drive and basically made us question things throughout most of the first quarter. Since then, it's been all Minneapolis.
46 seconds to go. Bennington is first down on their 43 in this division championship game. Minneapolis is going to win the division. First time they've done that in a few years.
It appears that they're icing the right leg of Ham, the leg or shin area just above the ankle.
Twins to either side. New quarterback, I think, for Bennington. Then, yep. He keeps the ball, pitches right. It's loose on the carpet. He picks it up.
Turns out to be a reverse
side. And he goes down to the knee. Oh, come on, ref. He went down to a knee. Blow the whistle.
The ball carrier is number 35, Zach Eaton on reverse.
It's at the Minneapolis 47.
27 seconds remain. This
4-yard gain.
I would not think that Bennington would have more than time for one play unless it's a pass play.
6-yard
about 10 seconds before they snap here.
Second and a long 4.
Shotgun formation for the new quarterback, number 10, Jeff Giacelio, sophomore. Running play up the gut. Gets to the 49 and
ends the game.
Over.
Fireworks should ensue. We'll see.
Minneapolis 40.
Here comes the fireworks.
Bennington 7 to win the district here tonight on the home field. And we'll play next Tuesday night on the home field. The loser of the Mound Ridge St. John Hudson game that's being played at Mound Ridge tonight. We'll have to see how that game came out, see who our opponent is. So congratulations, the Lions going to 6-3 on the season.
A good season for the Lions. You got to be happy for them.
Kyle Lomberger with 2 touchdown receptions, take a new school record on touchdown receptions in a season of 9, passing up his uncle Mitch Shea. Jared Shoemaker with 4 touchdowns, 1 on a pass reception.
Jared Schmidt,
yeah. Jared Shoemaker's long gone, isn't he?
Well, he's still playing, I think.
Yeah, he is. 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 pass reception touchdowns, and a couple of point after touchdowns in for 2. An impressive game for the Lions tonight, coming up 40-7 winners, and they're going to get a little trophy down here. You going to get that, Charles?
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time,
District champions.
we'd like to have your attention as we present
Jay Macy going to present the trophy.
District 10
District 10 champs.
to the Minneapolis Fighting Lions. Congratulations to the Minneapolis Lions for winning the District 10 title and the trophy that goes along with it.
So Jerry Mick comes back in his first year as head coach again, and
on Tuesday, right here at
gets another winning season.
Stadium.
Congratulations, Jerry, and your staff. And too bad we had a little player get banged up on his leg tonight. Hope that doesn't inhibit him too much in the rest of the season. We'll take a short break and be Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. Saturday morning.
Once again, Minneapolis sports fans, we appreciate your attendance here
There'll be
tonight.
coffee, tea, cookies, and brownies.
To our guests and friends and neighbors from Bennington, thank you for making the short trip over here tonight for this District 10 contest. Congratulations on a great year. We'll hope to see you again next year. Again, by district game coming up right here at Lion Country Stadium. Minneapolis will host that contest. Our opponent will either be Mount Ridge or St. John. That's to be yet to be determined. But that will be Tuesday night, October 30, right here. Once again, a special thanks to those parents who helped dress the field.
We're back.
We're back. Well, Dave, nice game, 40-7. Let's discuss our scoring here again. Bennington, again, just opened up the game impressively. Took the ball on their 29-yard line after the opening kickoff, and in seven plays.
Dale, they scored and defensively stymied us basically for that first quarter, and made us pay attention.
7 plays, they moved it down the field, and the last one being a 46-yard touchdown pass. The defender fell down, but it was still a good pass, and Cody Eaton took it in for the score, and they got the PAT kick, and it was 7-zip. And Minneapolis, other than a one good rushing play, went 3 and out in the first quarter. But the second quarter was a different story. Different story. The Lions opened up at the 10:29 mark with a 15-yard rush by Schmidt. The PAT was no good. And the 8:44 mark, Schmidt again. No, I'm sorry. It was a rush. Schmidt had a 3-yard run for a touchdown. And at the 4:38 mark, Schmidt 4:38 mark, Schmidt had a 41-yard run for a touchdown, and he got the 2-point conversion in then, and he got it in on his second rush also. In the second quarter also at the 3:06 mark, a very nice touchdown pass from McCulloch to Kyle Lomberger. He evaded a couple guys and got away, 67-yard scamper. Schmidt's rush was no good, and Smith's fourth TD came in the third quarter as we opened up there at the 6:57 mark on the opening drive. 3-yard run. The kick for the extra point was no good. And the last touchdown for the Lions came in the fourth quarter at the 11:49 mark. Seems like an eternity ago, doesn't it?
Yes.
With a pass again from 45 yards from McCulloch to Lomberger, Kyle getting his second reception of the night, and to set a new season or Minneapolis record for season in receptions for TDs at 9, replacing his uncle Mitch Shea, record of 8. So the Lions finished the regular season again very impressively with a 6-3 record, winning over the county rival Bennington 40-7, wiping out a little bit of that lingering, stinging loss last year of 19-14 at Bennington and that cold, rainy night. Winning district number 10.
Which means that we will be back here next Tuesday night. We hope you'll come out and support the Lions.
And if we win, we might be back here next Saturday. Who knows?
Well, that'd be fine. It's been a while since we played a second game in the playoffs, and that was at
it was right here last year.
Where we went too deep. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we went too deep last time at Smith Center.
Smith Center came down.
We went on a Saturday a number of years ago.
Down to Conway Springs.
Conway Springs, yeah.
Second games have not been nice to the Lions.
No.
We hope that is reversed this year.
I think we have an opportunity to go a couple of 3 games deep.
I would hope we do.
And, I really think we have every opportunity to do that. We hope you'll come out and support the team. The kids have done a good job this year, had a great season, and I think you'll enjoy coming out and watch them. I hope you will.
Dale Leach,
Dave Rupert,
and Charles Lomberg are going to sign off. Thanks for listening here on this simulcast on www.910kina.com and Channel 37, MCTV, Eagle Communications, both. This will be tape delayed to this coming Saturday, and you can listen to the archive on the internet at the KINA website. Thanks for listening, folks, and having us in your home. Good night.
Good night.
My mouth. Good night.